Peace to everyone that's joining the chat. Peace to everyone that's joining the chat. Yeah, we're about to get into some stuff right now. About to get into some stuff. Channy Hudson, peace. El Boogie, peace. Always a pleasure to see you, El Boogie. Indigenous Barbie, peace, sister, peace. Brandon Hodges, peace. Country King, peace. Brother Corey, peace. So we're about to get into some stuff, you know, try to get my mind right so that I could come and drop this this live. This is just a spontaneous live. You know, I had did a couple of videos about this before, but now that I got the hold of knowing how to screen share, I'm just going to show you guys some stuff and just point out some stuff to you guys to show you guys like how meticulous and strategic the takeover of our people really is and was. You see what I'm saying? You know, just had a long conversation with Sister Phoenix too as well, you know. So, you know, I know y'all looking out for that live between me and Sister Phoenix and, you know, the breaking down of the Jamaica Constitution. But folks, yo, let me tell y'all something, man. This right here, this is some heavy, like the Jamaica Constitution opened up some rabbit holes that I know a lot of folks would be so scared to even go down. You understand? So we have to approach this. We have to approach this stuff very careful. And every time we think that we've unlocked something, something more pop up. Like, oh man, like, look, man. When y'all hear me go speechless like this, y'all know it's heavy. Y'all know it's heavy. You know what I mean? Y'all know it's heavy. Y'all know I don't hesitate to just drop shit on y'all and just let y'all see stuff. But this, you know, look. You know, so again, you know, me and Sister Phoenix, we're getting the things together to drop about the Jamaica Constitution, and then we're gonna go and just drop what we can in a way that we can do it to where, you know, it doesn't scare certain folks, so that we could be able to still go into certain things and pull up certain information, because folks, they're deleting everything off the net. Okay. They're deleting everything out of the archival records on the internet. It's going to be made to where you literally have to physically go to these islands to pull up these records. You understand? And even when you get down there, they're going to give you a hard time to find them. So they're trying to hide. They're trying to hide this stuff. You know, they're trying to hide this stuff, but too late. That's all I can say. But we ain't going to say nothing more than that. You know what I mean? Because, like I said, people get killed for this shit. So we're going to get into some stuff right now. All right. I wanted to point out some things to you guys so I'm trying to see where to start from. So we're going to start from here. Okay. We're going to start from here. Let me see. Let's see. Let me see if I got the right one. All right. So we're going to, we always hear folks talk about Hitler and the Nazis, and, you know, neo-Nazis and they killed all the Jews and this and that, and that's not true. All right. So, you know, that's not true. Just to give a quick backdrop. The Jewish Holocaust was written about 10 years before it even happened in a lot of major New York newspapers, down to even the Daily News and I think the New York Times, if the New York Times existed then. I think I'm mixing it up, but I think it's the Daily News. It's one of them newspapers, right? So all you guys got to do is just go Google that or just YouTube it about Jews writing about the Jews writing about the Jewish Holocaust 10 years before it even happened. 10 years before it happened. So, you know, we already know what that is all about. You understand? You see what I'm saying? ATF, peace, brother. Michi, peace, sister or brother. I don't know if it's a sister or brother. Ron the Seer, peace. Ahua, peace. All right. Rhonda Brooks, peace, sis. Dominique Emotep, peace. All right, so peep this. Now, the first, what they call the Hitler salute, it didn't originate in Germany. It originated in the United States in the schools. See that? This is one of the first forms of the U.S. flag with the circular stars around them. Okay? Originated in U.S. schools. You see that? I just need y'all to see. Like, what's happening in front of y'all faces. Like, this is no joke. To show you how we've been greatly manipulated. All right? Show you how we've been greatly manipulated. Now, let me just show you guys a few more things because you need to see the visual. You need to see the visual. You see what I'm saying? Look, you see that? What flag is that? What flag is that? German American Bond, USA 1930 to 1939. And you see that Nazi flag over there? You see that swastika on the flag next to the US flag? You see that? Let's stop playing these games with these people. Let's stop letting them take us for fools. All right? Let's stop letting them manipulate us. Let's really start looking into history because they're about to start wiping all this stuff off these computers. And what are you guys going to do? What are you guys going to do? Y'all see that how they have the hand over the chest? Mind you, the palm of the hand does not touch the chest to say they're taking an oath or praising on the heart to the flag. You said they have it right there. They have the thumb bent underneath that for that four to point to have those four fingers out. That's also what the KKK also does as well when they too are doing their salute as well. Either they will keep the thumb bent underneath when they have it pointed out, or they'll put it across the chest in like a knife motion across the chest as well, right? Sometimes if they don't bend the thumb, they keep the thumb real close to the other rest of the fingers and keep it straightened out, all right? Now, let me just break down something about the U.S. flag if you guys didn't know. It has 13 stripes. 13 stripes within the U.S. flag. If you guys don't believe me, all you got to do is just count it. Those 13 stripes represents the original 13 colonies. The original 13 colonies was created and still to this very day founded by American Aborigines who are indigenous to the Americas. Those of you who they call black, colored, Negro, and African American, right? You are the Indians. You are the American Indians. And the 13 colonies of the 13 tribes, that's what the 13 stripes in the American flag represent. It's 13 stripes. When you look at the Confederate flag, it's 13 stars come down in an X motion for the Confederate flag. It also represents that, and it represents the male and the female chromosome as well, anatomy as well. All right, but it still overall still represents also the matriarch because the male and the female comes from the woman, comes from the womb of the woman. Understand that. 13 stars on the Confederate flag, y'all. Again, going back to the 13 colonies, right? And it goes back to the 13 astrological signs. Folks tell you that it's 12, but don't leave out that sun, that mother sun, because the sun is feminine. You understand? Folks going to say, what he talking about, the sun is feminine. The etymology of sun means female. It means feminine. The moon is man. The moon is the masculine one. The moon is the one that disturbs the tides of the waters. You understand why does the moon disturb the tides of the waters? Because the water's that amniotic fluid in that woman, right? So when man penetrates woman and fertilizes that egg, that baby then develops within the womb, the amniotic womb of the woman. So man controls that. All right, so y'all understand what I'm saying. Y'all get that. So this is what the number 13 represents also on the flag as well. So now let's get back into it. So we see here, this is the U.S., people. This is the U.S. You see what I'm saying? You see that salute? More again. This is the U.S., people. See that flag? Can't hide it. Can't hide it. So, and this is before Hitler's reign. You understand? Hitler's deep reign. as well. Now look at that. They got our American Indian sons in the back also holding up. Well, the little brother kind of held it up. That what they call that Nazi salute. You see what I'm saying? All about, look at that. This is now the programming, the reprogramming of the Indian into this old United States ideology to show you how they use their school system as also a weapon on our children. All right. So now they're doing that salute now towards this flag. That salute, that Nazi salute that they told you that is hatred. It means hatred. It's something deep symbolic with that meaning. And they always do it in a position to where it's leaning towards the sun. You understand? That it's leaning towards the sun. But we see our great grandparents or grandparents here in these pictures as well. You see what I'm saying? So let's not be fooled, folks. Let's not be fooled. All right. This picture was the one that I always love because look, everybody and their mother doing this shit. I think this was now back in Germany, and this one dude is like, "F that, I ain't doing that shit." But let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving. Now you see how the brother right here, the dude right here, you see how he got his arm bent and folded. You're gonna notice a lot of U.S. politicians do that. Yeah, I think it's just a regular wave. You see another dude right here. You see, it's multiple different ways how they do it, people. And I want y'all to just see and understand what you guys really do be looking at when you see these folks be doing these so-called things that you think Hillary be just be waving and shit. Hillary just don't be waving. Hillary giving you that salute. You understand? Now I want you guys to also see something. Is this it? Is this it? See, they blur this out because this is a lot of dark-skinned babies that they're also teaching this thing to. This is a dark-skinned baby right here. They blur this out. Oh, it's still loading. It's loading slow. All right, they want to tamper up my stuff. Okay, it's all good. It's cool. Here we go. Boom. There we go. See, a lot of dark-skinned babies in here. A lot of dark-skinned babies in here. You see that? You see how they programmed our children? This is how they programmed our children. What is this saying? The historic photograph shows the horror of racism and segregation imposed by the law in government schools. But they're not speaking about this Nazi salute, right? This is supposed to be that hatred Nazi salute that they have our young brothers and sisters back then, you know what I mean, practicing and pushing out, right? Let's keep it moving. See, one page exposes a lot. You see what I'm saying? See, another family. These are Jews. These are the Jews. Y'all know how those, if y'all be in New York and Williamsburg, y'all see them wearing their little headdresses like this all day long. All day long. Those are Jews doing the Hitler salute. Let's not get this twisted. Those are Jews. So when I tell you guys, when I did old videos saying that the Nazis are also Jews, the Ashkenazis, the Nazis are also Jews, that's them. All right? A lot of this stuff was also before Hitler's reign. Let's see with this. Who is this right here? Y'all know who this man is? This is Queen Elizabeth's I think her dad, Queen Elizabeth's dad. This is him right here. All right. Now what is this royal doing amongst these Nazi soldiers? What is he doing? Huh? That's because again, Adolf Hitler, his papa, was also related to the royal family. And not only was Adolf Hitler's papa related to the royal family, he was a Rothschild as well. A bloody Rothschild. Rothschild, you say. You don't say, yeah, Adolf Hitler pops was a Rothschild. You understand? So we're getting into it. Now, notice I said that I think it's a sun salute that they're doing when they be doing that Nazi salute. You notice, again now, so this is Hitler and them having their little meeting here. And you see the condor here. And the condor is holding a circular symbol with the swastika on the inside of it, but you see the rays out here, the sun rays, the rays out here. And notice every landmass also have a bird, a national bird that they put on a high pedestal. For Jamaica, we have like the hummingbird. The for America, it's the eagle. This is the condor for the Germans. You understand? And these, whatever bird it is, that sometimes the ones that fly the highest to the sun, or the ones that's more dominant during the daylight, that's the ones that they put to be their symbol. And mind you, again, more dominant during the daylight. When you think of daylight, when you think of light, you think of the sun. The sun is that feminine essence, that feminine essence. All right. So that's all this is. It's that sun worship. So when folks, them Kemites be telling you, oh, the sun is Ra, the sun is not Ra, the sun is not Haru. Those are masculine names. The sun is not masculine, the sun is feminine. So this shows you, even though you see a whole bunch of men in this crowd as well, what they're doing is a part of our high science. When they came over and they colonized our areas, our regions, they learned our science and stuff like that. They then started worshiping nature like how we were doing it, even though they were destroying nature. You see what I'm saying? They still praise it and worship it, even though they are destroying it, because they still lack the comprehension skills to understand. Some of them don't know what they do, but some of them are just so darn ignorant at the same time. So they know what the sun represents. They know the sun is feminine, and they know the entire world, even though they push a patriarchal system, still runs off of the matriarch. Every president has to be married. They has to have a wife or even a fiance. Every king has to have a queen, which is why the Governor General of Jamaica, Patrick Allen, his queen is a queen of England. Whether they are married or not, she's a symbolic queen for him. Okay? Every king has to have a queen because the world runs off of the matriarch power. I just have to drop this in there for y'all so that y'all can understand also, it's multiple things at play here, right? Let's get into another aspect. Boom. Let's hit y'all with some real shit. What is this? What is this? What is Trump doing? What is that? Hold up. Hold on. But what is that? What are they doing? But wait, these are not white neo-Nazis. Are these Asian men? These are Asian men. I believe these are these are Chinese. Those are the Chinese. Is it Chinese? Let's see. Oh, I don't understand that language. That says Mogul, Nazi grump. That's in a different language. But these are Asian looking men. Let's keep going. Let's see. Who's this? Mass killer Andres Breivik. Nazi salute, right? But hold on. Here's the kicker right here. This is Queen Elizabeth, her daddy, her aunt, and they're doing the Nazi salute as well. So is it really a Nazi salute? Is it really? But wait, let's keep going. Again, Nazi salute. You see what I'm saying? And that's a German Olympian right there that was doing that. Everywhere you go. So we're not going to play stupid here. No, matter of fact, here's my favorite ones because y'all think this is a joke. Nazi salute. See that? Nazis in the White House. Nazis in the White House. Y'all think this is a joke. Nazi salute. Where is it? See, I need visual. You guys need visual to see this shit. He might act like a comedian, but this is no joke. And don't let them use comedy to try to throw you off. Right? Stephen Colbert. Don't let them try to use comedy to try to throw you off. He's dead seriously giving that salute. And he's a Jew. These are all Jews. So again, the Holocaust never happened the way how y'all think it happened. The Jews orchestrated that because they wrote about the Holocaust 10 years before it even happened and published it in newspapers. 10 years before it even happened. Mind you, remember we tell you every 10 to 20 years, these folks come out with a master plan to program the new generation. You understand? And they're the ones, the same Jews are the ones that owns the copyright on the Bible. So you guys need to understand what's going on here. I think he's playing. This man ain't playing. You see his face? There's not a smile on his face like that. You see his face? He ain't playing. He's giving that salute. He's like, y'all know what it is. I mean, he ain't playing. Many different ways to do it. So Hitler got the one with the arm straight out. They don't always put the arm all the way up, folks. They don't always put the arm all the way up. This man not playing. She's not playing. Think she's playing? No, he's not playing. He's not waving. Don't think that's just a wave. See what I'm saying? Y'all gonna wake up. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Germany versus England. Y'all gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn today. Let's go. Let's dig into some more. See that? Laura Ingram. You see that? Laura Ingram. Y'all gonna learn. They throw it in your faces all the time. All the time they throw it in your faces. But they know we're not paying attention to it because we got these folks within our community misleading us. Y'all gonna learn. Tila Tequila. Tila Tequila. And that's a Spanish name. You understand? Y'all gonna learn today. Even she's doing it. It's out here in Europe. Look at that. Come on. Streets of Europe. Y'all gonna learn today. I think this is supposed to be Hezbollah. This is supposed to be Hezbollah, the Muslim Brotherhood. The Muslim Brotherhood. What are Muslims doing the Nazi salute for? Because it's not a Nazi salute. It's a tribute to the feminine essence, the matriarch, the sun. That's what it is. And they had to teach you guys here, us here, that it's a hate thing, so that it can get you to hate one of your most high science symbols. I want to learn. Nazi Islam is what they call it. Nazi Islam. And I think this is a game. This ain't no play thing. Like King Drop say, this ain't no play. This ain't no play. These people playing, they're all united. They all united. Forget the science of aspect of it. This salute shows that everyone in that Eastern Hemisphere are all the same and they're all united. They're showing their unity. Even though they're slaughtering each other out there in the Middle East, they still have time to do this. Hezbollah's military. Nazi salute, right? That's supposed to be the Nazi salute, right? But Hitler brought that, right? Hitler brought that. Come on, man. They fill you with miseducation. Isn't this the dude from what, Law and Order? Look at that. Come on. What are we doing, people? We have these folks in our community keeping you distracted on Africa. And you have this in your backyard going on, and you're wondering why you're going through the things you're going through, because their Negro agents has been working overtime to keep you distracted. Well, it's time to wake up. It's time to open your eyes. It's time to cut the distractions, and it's time to pay attention to home, baby, because you're home. You weren't brought here on slave ships. You weren't brought here, but you was taken out here on merchant ships that they converted into slave ships and took you over there to Europe. And from Europe, they transported you through to Africa. While this is what's going on in our backyard from the early 1900s. And you have these Pan-Africans out there and all these other folks out there distracting you. Distracting you. Look at this. Distracting you. And keep going back to this. I got to keep going back to this. Yeah, I think it's just a picture. It's not just a picture. A picture says 1,000 words. Picture says let's go to Mexico. Let's go to the Mexicans. Let's go to the Mexicans to show you that they know they're not from here and that they're united into taking what we have or mixing the bloodlines. We didn't do nothing to them. But there's an origin for everything. See that? See that? Yeah, I think it's just the wave. No, it's not. It's not just the wave. It's not just the wave. Don't fall for the okie doke. Don't fall for the okie doke. Now remember the other picture I showed y'all with them them children at before doing the salute with the arm bent across the chest. Look, this is Mexico. This is Mexico. Boom. They're doing it too. They're doing it too. So don't tell me that these folks don't know who we are and how different we are from them. They all know. So when I tell you even down to even your so-called Caucasian and your Mexican friend, they know. They all know. They know their ancestry. They know how their ancestors got here. They know what it is, and they know that they have a secret pact, a secret unity with the Europeans because them and the Europeans are still one and the same. You understand? They have that pact. They know, and that's to keep us focused on bull crap, keep us distracted, and keep us away from learning who we are and our inheritance while they're stealing our identity and our inheritance and trying their best to mix into our bloodline. Because we are the bloodline of the kings, baby. Mexico, Mexican governor, what's that? Jamie El Branco. That's the Mexican governor. So y'all think Trump is beefing with Mexico? No, he's not. It's all a game, people. It's all a game. Y'all think Trump beefing with Mexico? No, he's not. No, he's not. He ain't beefing with Mexico. They all working together. All working together. Salute. They look right in front of us, right in front of our faces. Right in front of our faces. There we go again. This is the Mexican president right here. There we go again. Right in our faces. You know, he's the only one that did not cross his heart. Oh man, we gotta laugh. I gotta laugh, family. I gotta laugh because, you know, sometimes you guys gotta find humor into certain things at the end of the day still. You see what I'm saying? Because if you take all this stuff, we're supposed to take it serious, but if you don't have no humor, man, your head is going to be jacked up. You see what I'm saying? Your head is going to be jacked up on some real. You see what I'm saying? Tracy D, peace, family. T Cola, peace, family. You know, for real. I think this is play. Look at this, man. Look at this. The tire. And look, the disrespect. Look at that. You see the hand again with the hand signs. And again, this is a Caucasian right here. Right here. All right. So then how is it that you here? This is your ancestry. How is this? When your ancestry shows Europe. All right. Another myth that we're going to kill that Caucasians came out of the caves. That's not true, people. Again, Caucasians' ancestors was and let me strictly say this, man. There's two different types of Caucasians here on this planet. You have those that came from the Negro. You understand? Because we're going to cut this foolishness out because they're using this racism thing as a means of distraction. So we're going to kill this. You have those that came from the Negro, and you have those that came from the Cro-Magnon man and the Neanderthal. And the Cro-Magnon man or the Neanderthal are those who you see with them red hair, the redheads. Those are the descendants of their ancestors were the ones that was in the cave, but they weren't in the caves, all right? They weren't in the caves. We're going to set this shit straight here, okay? We got to. Right? And you see all these Asians in the background. Look at all these Asians in the background. You see all of this? Come on, man. All these Asians. These ain't no Aztecs. These ain't no Aztecs. We already showed you the Aztec statues when they broke off all the nose and the lips off of them. so that to hide the Negroid features. Showed you the folks in the caves of the Mayan, in the temples of the ruins of the Mayans and the Aztecs, changing the imagery on the wall, like how they do over there in Kemet. And this is a fact. You understand? This planet was once a straight melanated, darker view planet, down to even the food that was on here, down to even the animals. Even to this very day, an elephant, that what you think is gray on an elephant, that's not gray, that's ash. That's just because it's ashy. When it goes in the water and it soaks in the water and comes out, it is dark and what you call black. You understand? The same goes with the jaguar. What you're seeing with these golden looking type jaguars, those are splices from the original jaguar. You understand? All different shades of the rainbow come from the darker view, man and woman. All right? Now, what is a fact that there's two different types of Caucasians on this planet. And that's a fact. The whole thing is about destroying a bloodline, because this is going back to when the Moors was running all rampant throughout Europe, throughout Africa, destroying bloodlines. And they weren't called Moors, they were called Saracens. So let's be real. So what these folks are doing is just flipping the script back on us and doing to us what those folks over there, those Moors over there, those African Moors over there did to them. And when they started getting their ass handed to them, they ran over here and intermixed within our circle. So when those folks came over here, everybody gets it. ABG. That's what they were on, some ABG shit. You understand? So they started taking everything we had. Our culture, our identity, our land. Yes, sister, yes. The redhead Caucasians are the original Irish, and they are Africans. They are Africans, and those are the ones from are the descendants of the Neanderthal and the Cro-Magnon man. We're gonna cut out this monkey shit. We're cutting out all this monkey shit. Even I too have to come into an understanding of a better form of knowledge and just start cutting out the boogeyman stories and all that shit. You understand? To be real. Yeah, they say Caucasians out there say that they come from the rhesus monkey. I've even seen the tape, but that's what you call propaganda. We're going to just start being real here. No more distractions, no more lies. We're getting straight to it, all right? Because racism has always been a weapon to keep us straight distracted. Let's focus on the agenda at hand. Let's stay focused. Sister Phoenix, I see you in here. Peace, sister. Let's start staying focused on the agenda at hand. You know what I mean? And the other day I was saying something about the Vatican has your soul. So let's clarify this before I even go any further, right? Because y'all need to know. It's not that the Vatican has your soul. They don't have your soul physically. You still have your soul. What the Vatican has is that contract that's been taken out, that's been signed by your parents when they signed over your birth certificate to make you legally dead. That gives the permission for their Vatican military, such as the U.S. military and their police force, to do harm to you because legally they have you on paper dead. So what you need is that documentation back from the Vatican stating that you are alive. You have your soul. Your soul is intact. You just have to man up and woman up with that soul. You are the soul. Remember, how could you then be the soul harbored in a physical vessel, the flesh vessel, and turn around and say the next man has your soul? He don't have your soul. What he controls is if these people effort you or not walking these streets. That's what he has. Let's stop giving them our power. Some real shit. They turned us from a person to persons, meaning property, on paper. If we're really going to get real with it. You understand? If they had my soul, I wouldn't be here talking to you right now. Soulless energy. You see what I'm saying? So they figured out a way how to keep us distracted so that they could siphon off of our energy. They control where we're focusing our energy. Oh, let them focus their energy on racism. Oh, let them focus their energy on the basketball game. Let them focus their energy on the football game. While they're focusing their energy over there, we're siphoning off their energy, and we're going to be focusing our energy here, stealing their culture and all these things because they're not paying attention. And that's a fact. Right? Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Because I want you guys to see this. This is still, we still focusing on the Mexicans and stuff. You see that? You see how they do? They don't put the hand over the heart. Like how they be telling you guys to do is swear on your heart. Why would you swear on your heart? For what? And this is the same thing that the Nazis do. The same way how the Nazis been doing this from the early 1900s. Same way. Look at that. They all got this pact. All got this pact. When I speak to a Mexican that looks like this, and I mention the Afro-Mexicans, they shut up. They don't say nothing. They don't say nothing. They shut up. Or they try to change the subject in the conversation. You understand me? See this? Come on, man. We're gonna have to wake up. While they're teaching their children the truth, they have our children in these schools learning lies. While they have agents still within our community teaching us lies that look like us, because again, I keep telling y'all, they couldn't destroy us from the outside because we kept kicking their asses in warfare. You understand? We kept kicking their asses in warfare. So they couldn't destroy us from the outside, so they had to do it from the inside. You understand? And this is how they started getting at us from the inside. Shit didn't just happen in one day, 1 month. It took years. And they're still doing it years later, still trying to master it years later. This is why every 10 to 20 years, they got to change up their point of attack. You think you live in a world where you make your own decisions every day. You don't. And I'm being real with you. No decision that you have made up until this point has really been 100% yours without them altering it. And that's a fact. Let's be real. We're going to be real. Look at this. Hide their faces all they want. What's this? Indigenous candidate draws surprising. Okay, whatever. Salute during the playing of Mexico's national anthem. Again, in Mexico again. You see how they, look, you see, let me show y'all something. You see how the hand is placed, how they doing the salute right there? That's the same way how the Nazis would do it right there. You gotta start spotting these things out, people. I start spotting these things out. Now, there's something else I wanted to show you guys. Let me see if I already showed you guys. I showed you guys this here. Let's go to... let's see. Let me see if I see it, if it's there. Let's see if it's here. Unless they took it down. Oh, there we go. There we go. They take it down. They take it down. Boom, boom, boom. See that? Let's stop playing this game here, people. They used to flood this shit. They took down a lot of it. Well, when truth prevails, always shall prevail. We want to keep searching so we find all this shit. I gotta type it. There we go. Boom. There we go. Come on. That's it. The unity that they have amongst each other. These are all Africans, if we want to use that word today. Okay? They've had a pact. These are what you call what you call in today's status in society today, right now in modern times, your white people, even a dark-skinned African. You understand? They've made a pact. Where we are in the Garden of Eden. We are on the Holy Land, the land of the dragons. Y'all hear King Drop talk about that. Y'all think it's a game. It's not a game. Y'all think it's some fairy tale. It's not a fairy tale. Y'all be looking in the sky waiting for Nibiru, and that's not coming. Y'all waiting in the sky, looking in the sky, looking for spaceships and spacecrafts for aliens. It's not happening. They show you pictures of gray aliens with big heads and skinny bodies. That's not what that is. Let me break down something to you. The other day, they uncovered a 60,000-year-old Mayan or Aztec underground city. You understand? Us as melanated people, we walk the surface and we travel the underground. We are the tunnel people. You understand? We had the cities, the underground cities. And because we had the underground cities, we had what you call doe eyes, where the eye had no white in the eye. It was just straight black so that we could see in the dark and we could see at night. So we had day walk. This is why they have Blade. Blade is a day walker and a night walker. You understand? Because we had some of us that were day walkers and we slept during the night, and you had those who came out during the night and slept during the day. Those are the doe-eyed folks. So when you're watching Dragon Ball Z Super and you see Jiren, and they tell you Jiren came from a bloodline of gods, and you see him with the doe eye, that's our ancestors that they're speaking of with the big muscular bodies. You understand? So we are in the Holy Land. We are in the land of the gods, the land of the dragons. You see movies like shows like Game of Thrones, where they're showing homegirl took the dragon eggs and went over to Africa in the desert for them to hatch, and then came back to the Americas. Well, the Americas have its own desert. You see what I'm saying? And dragons don't come from deserts. They're aquatic life animals that can stay in the ocean and in water. So this is why they also pollute in our waters. You understand? Let me show y'all something. On a side note, because I'm speaking of dragons, on a side note, I want to just show y'all something before I get back into these Chinese Nazis. On a side note, let me just show you guys something. What was it that I was looking at? I think it was called Spears. I think it was called Rock Spears. See. All right, these right here. Y'all think these are stones. They're not stones. Let it load. These are dragon eggs. Yeah, I think these are stones. These are dragon eggs. And a lot of these, you're going to see them on the beaches and close to the waterfront. These are dragon eggs. You understand? Dragon eggs. Look. Dragon eggs. And King Drop was showing this on his station, on his channel. These are dragon eggs. This is the hatch one. They always come from the water to come to land to lay their eggs, right? And the folktale says that they only shall awaken to Aborigines children and submit to them. You understand? And submit to them. So when you see these hundreds of thousands of children also being kidnapped, you got to ask yourselves why. See, this rabbit hole is deep, people. It's deeper than what you guys think it is. But let me just jump back off of this. So for folks who think that King Drop is talking nonsense, here goes another dragon egg. This is an egg. The days of the dragon shall come upon us back once again. And y'all got to understand that these shits are by the thousands in Costa Rica and on the shores of the Netherlands. So when you see how people go to Costa Rica and they facing racism and hatred, they don't want them there. They know what it is. They know what it is. You understand? Dragons disappeared during the 1800s. So that makes you wonder about the wars that was going on. And it's not that they disappeared, they're still here. It's just that these people are hiding them from us. Meaning that they put their military ships in these waters and tell you certain places you just can't go. Area 51 and stuff like that. You can't go there. Why not? No, you can't go on that island right there. The military says no. Why not? It's not their island. It's ours. All right, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Because wake up call. But look at, let's just show y'all, man. This shit is crazy. This is crazy. Look at that tire. Look at that. Look at the Nazi condor. Look how they dress. Look at all of this. I think this is a game. Look at that. You know what I mean? So when they're telling you Hitler and the Nazis and Hitler, he had the Nazi regime was multiple countries combined together. You understand? That war itself was a world war. And this is what a lot of us have to understand. And that war itself was just a play war orchestrated by the Rothschilds. You understand? Because these Jews needed an excuse, a storyline, which they wrote out 10 years before these things even happened, because they already had, again, I told y'all, they planned shit 10 to 20 years ahead of us. You understand? So while we were still Black Power, they've been planning how to unite and take over everything that we have. Everything. And now that we're waking up, they're wiping their computers, their digital archives of documentations that prove who we are. Let me see what Sister Phoenix just wrote. Psalms 83:3-5. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may, hold up, I think she's continuing, be no more in remembrance, for they have consulted together with the consent, they are confederate against thee. Exactly. Now, when I tell you guys that you don't know how to read the Bible, see, she's reading it in its proper context. She's breaking it down in its proper context right there in front of y'all. You understand? The Bible is not some coming out the sky to come save you. You are that holy figure that's here to save yourself. And that's what you guys ain't understanding. You understand? When they're speaking of Israel, let me break down something to you. There was a tribe here called Israel. There was a tribe called Israel, Israelites. You understand? And then you have another tribe that they call right now that still exists right now to this day, but Caucasians took over that and run amok all through that, called the Chatterbar tribe. And they went in Chatterbar, before it was called Chatterbar, they were called Esau. Okay? So when I say these Israelites are onto something, they are. But where they muck up at is when they start calling themselves Hebrews. You're not Hebrews. Hebrew was just a language that pretty much all of our people spoke. You're not Hebrews, and not everyone was a part of the Israelite tribe. You had tribes, nations that had multiple branches to them. Like you see the Cherokee now. The Cherokee have multiple branches to them. You understand? This was how these things were back then. So people have to understand these things and really break it down to its proper context to how it's supposed to be. But folks don't be doing that. You know, folks want the fairy tale version. Folks want to hear the sky's going to crack open and 200 million angels are going to come and save their asses. That's not happening. Did you see UB News latest video? Nah, I didn't see that, brother. Frez, I didn't see that. Chief Holiday, peace, brother. Black Conscious Fraud Committee, peace, sister. I didn't know if I said it earlier. To everyone else that just came, that's in the chat, peace to you all. All right, let's keep going. Okay. This is their Navy fleet, y'all. This is their military Navy fleet, or is their Coast Guard? I don't care. He's reading from a handbook and still doing a salute. This is Taiwan. Like, come on, man. I don't know what it's going to take for our people to wake up. But y'all need to wake up. And these are the folks that you have in the islands to talk about, Mr. Chin, respect us. No, he don't. Mr. Chin have been licking his chops and biting his time to when he can come and take over y'all stuff. And Esau is Arabs, not Caucasian. Here we go. Who is that? Indigenous Barbie. Esau. Esau is a tribe here in the Americas. It's not Arabs. It's an American Aborigine, a tribe that has been taken over by Caucasians and had their bloodline diluted. That is Esau. Or it's also spelled Isa. Multiple different names for it. It's Esau and Isa. You got to understand that our identity, when they came over here, just like how they took away Egypt from us and named Kemet Egypt, this is what they were doing to us. You understand? This is what they were doing to us. So I don't pay attention to none of them Arabs over there, what they want to call themselves. I'm giving you the origin point of where, you know, the Esau came from to the Americas. Those Arabs didn't bring that name over here. This is us. Let me tell y'all something about these haplogroup stuff, because a lot of y'all go on this haplogroup stuff. The African American, aka American Indian, has its own specific genetic marker. The African has their own specific genetic marker, DNA wise. This is how we can tell the two different and apart. This is why they push interracial also relationships, because even though, or interspecies relationships, let's say, because each species have their own specific genetic marker. A Caucasian has its own genetic marker. We have our own genetic markers different from the African, and so on and so on and so on. That's why when they dig up these old bones, they can tell you if the bone came from Africa or if it came from the Americas because of that specific genetic marker. Now, when an African and an American Indian have babies together, now they have both genetic markers. So folks will be like haplogroup, this and that, yada 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 bullshit. You understand? Let's keep going. Hitler again. Let me tell you something. It's just a game being played by these mofos right here. This has always been a game being played by these dudes right here. Always been a game being played by them. All right? And we're falling for it. While we're doing that, they've taken over everything that we own and have. It's not theirs, but we're so distracted. These right here. It's not a game. I think it's a game. It's not a game. I'm laughing, but it's not even funny. It's not a game. Look at this. It's not a game. That's W. It's not a game. Let's see what we got here. It's not a game. He's African. You understand? His mama is an Ashkenazi. His pops is African. He's not off the American Aborigine bloodline. You got to understand, it's not about skin color, people. It's about one side of the world trying to come over and dominate the other side of the world. Come on. Look at that. Now he's on the other one with the arm down straight out. Y'all see that? This is another one of my favorite picks. The Roman salute is still used in Mexico. This is Mexico! Huh? All of Caucasians and mixtures. And they're trying to tell, and then their children is going to tell you that they are the American Indians. We're the Native Americans and we're the American Indians. Come on, you better stop that. Stop them when they do that. Stop them. We're about truth. We are about truth, not slander, not stealing one's identity. We're not about that. You understand? We are about straight truth. Mexico, man. What is this? Look at this. Damn shame. Again, with your Muslims, Hezbollah militants. Hezbollah. Huh? That's Hezbollah. So to all you military men and women that went overseas and fought in these wars, so your brother and your sister shot down dead next to you over there, lost body parts, limbs, got PTSD after yin yang. What did you go over there to go fight for? It was all a big game that these folks orchestrated to make you think that they're enemies against each other because they wanted to siphon away your energy. To what they call the Negro that joined these armies. Leave them. Leave those armies. You're going out there, you're killing each other because once again, those high-ranking Jews turned everything, the world, into a sport, a game. Blood sacrifice. So you went ahead and joined this military, and it's a blood sacrifice. And you're killing other folks, and other folks is killing you based on lies. While all their leaders on both sides be going to their yearly or their weekly meeting, sitting down, chilling, drinking. It's a game to them. Wake up. Wake up. I'm telling y'all gotta wake up. Let's see. Oh, here goes another one. Look at all these priests and bishops. What are they doing? Nazi salute. That's not what I'm trying to do. Nazi salute. The Boy Scouts. These are supposed to do like them Boy Scouts and stuff. Nazi salute. Now, this is supposed to be the so-called concentration camp or whatever, right? So Hitler wasn't killing these folks in those concentration camps neither. And we're going to get that straight. And mind you, they wrote about this 10 years before it even happened in Germany. 10 years. So this is all organized and planned. All organized and planned. Just keep showing the little young Chinese kids. Yeah, I call them kids. Look at that. Nazi salute. And this one finger right here, you see, you notice them Arabs do that a lot. Them Saudis and a lot of the Middle Easterners with that one finger. It also means something as well. Don't think that he's just putting up that one finger for no reason. See, these youngsters know all that Masonic stuff because they was taught about it from a very young age. You understand? Our people don't do that. We don't teach our children these things. This is how they can maneuver in life, and a Chinaman can come here and get $100,000 from the government to open up a business. You know that. That's what happens when they come here. You understand? And where does that money come from? That money came from the money that the United States owe you from what they owed your ancestors back in the day. But I ain't going to go too much into that right there. But just know that's where it came from. That's what they're trying to put as the birth certificate or the Social Security bank account. But that's the birth certificate ain't your documentation. And that Social Security is not your documentation. So watch how you guys mess with that. You understand? That's also a heads up. Like, this is not a game, folks. That's serious, not a game. Not a game. See? Not a game. Those old asses doing the same shit. Not a game. I think it's just a regular wave. It's not. It's not a regular wave. You know, it's not. Back to Hillary again. Show y'all. It's not. And to show you that the Jews were in on it, you don't need no more than that. So ask them again when they talk about the Jewish Holocaust. What Holocaust? Oh, this is an interesting one right here. This is Angela Merkel. I don't know if she still is, but this is the prime minister or the president of Germany right now. right? Angela Merkel. Let me see if I can pull it up on here. I got these pictures saved and stored, but I got time. I don't want to go through my external hard drive and dig up all that stuff over again. It's going to take a while. So let's see if I could see if it's here. Because I need y'all to wake up. I need y'all to see these things. Oh, Merkel. Okay. Spell check. That's one does. Who's up here? Let's see. Let's see if the pictures come up. Here we go. Boom. Soon as I just said that shit. Hitler is Angela Merkel's daddy. All right? That's a pops. Hitler is her father. The German leader of today. Hitler is her dad. This is her right here. This is her down here. That alone should put a stamp in it. That alone should stick a fork in it for y'all. You know what I mean? Then when y'all go ahead and y'all study the creation of the Nazi uniform, when you go into the history, it's going to start showing you that that it came from America. Right? You're gonna learn today. Y'all gonna learn. No more time for games. All right? Grady left Fanny, Brown, Eva, and Gradiel's mother. So this is Angela Merkel's mom right here. Like, this shit is crazy. So crazy. But we gotta learn. Gotta learn. And again, she's even doing it. So let's blow it up for y'all. See? These people have always been united into taking us out. These people have always been united into taking us out. These are all Jews. Don't let the Christian names fool you. The Bushes really have Jewish names and they changed their stuff to a Christian name. All right? They're all Jews. Okay? You see, she got that reddish look in here. Y'all think it's like, y'all call it brunette. These are the descendants of the Neanderthal and the Cro-Magnon man. That's who they are. That's who they are. Boom, here we go with Hitler right here. Adolf Hitler was a Rothschild. This is the same family that owns the U.S. Fed and controls our politicians. And this is Lionel Nathan Rothschild, alias Hitler. This is Hitler's daddy right here. Hitler, Lionel Nathan Rothschild's son. Grandson. And another grandson here. He is also related to the royal family. You know, Angela Merkel. There she go. Here goes her daddy. This is just crazy. When I look at these things, I just get more shocked. Like, more shocked when I look at these things. Because it's been in our faces this whole time, right? This whole time. It's been in our faces this whole time. All right, what else did I want to show you guys? There was something more I wanted to show you guys also. Okay, let me see if I can find it. It's the church's involvement with also the Nazis. Right? With also the Nazis. Matter of fact, I think it will pop up on this search if I do this right. Nazi salute. Let's see. Royal. Family. Here we go. This is the royal family in Hitler. The British royal family. British royal family. See that? And you see this? This is that little Masonic handshake, or how you shake the hands of an Eastern Star. See how his hand is set? See that? Let's go. Like, y'all gotta see. Not to salute weekend. Look at this. Sickening. Let me see if I can see it. I might have to go on Pinterest. I might have to. I want y'all to see the church's involvement. That's what I want you guys to see. All right. Maybe I got to type it in. Let's see. Here we go. So it's real. These are the Catholic Jesuits. Okay. So I get any bigger. Boom. Here we go. Clear. Big and clear. Look at this. Masonic grip too, as well. Y'all don't want to listen. Y'all don't want to listen. So y'all gonna have to wake up, man. I'm telling y'all. This shit is deep. Shit is deep. Got it. See, y'all have to see it for your own eyes, man. Had to show it to y'all with your own so that y'all can see with your own two eyes. Because if y'all ain't see it like this, for you Catholics, for you Christians out there, the Catholic Church controls the Christian order. If y'all ain't see it like this, let's be real. Y'all ain't see it like this. Come on, man. There's a reason also why they gave y'all religion and took away y'all spiritual practice also. That power that came from it. Look at this. Look at this. And that's the Jesuit general back then. The Jesuits general. That's the Black Pope. Now here he is. I think this is him right here. Right here. The man that runs the world. That's who that was. Telling y'all. Y'all needed to have seen this for yourselves, yo. For real, family. You guys needed to have seen this for yourselves. Okay? Because y'all needed that wake-up call. Matter of fact, we're going to go into another rabbit hole here. Something that I had showed before. And we're going to do this. Let me see if I could remember the exact search to pull up, right? To show y'all. We're going to make connections. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I did type in Jewish. Bong. You know how they tell you Muslims are the only ones that walk like this with their females all well covered up, all their faces and everything, and they hate on the our sisters when they're wearing their hijabs and stuff, and they call them terrorists and bombers and all that stuff. This is Jews. These are Jews. Someone took the liberty of blocking out their faces in that pic, but it ain't blocked out here. Out of here. Here we go. These are Jews. You understand? So when you're in the Middle East, to you soldiers in the Middle East, who are you fighting against? You don't know who you're fighting against. Right? You don't know who you're fighting against. Again, more Jews. Huh? More Jews. Who are you fighting against? It could when you see these suicide bombings going on, and let me let y'all know something. In the Torah or the Tanakh, whatever they want to call it, they strongly believe in committing suicide in the name of their God or their cause. Okay? They strongly believe in that. So when they talk about it's just the Muslims alone, no, it's not. No, it's not. Because peep this. Again, these are Jews. So when these bombings is going off out there, they talk about suicide bombings. How do you know it's a Muslim and a Jew? And you notice the media has to spread propaganda to say they said Allah, Allah, that they said Allah, Allah wa Akbar. You understand? Before they did it, and they screamed out Allah wa Akbar. That's bull. Nobody didn't scream out none of that stuff. That's bull. Y'all gonna learn today. I'm gonna learn today. And let me show y'all something too. You see these hats that they call the Tsar's hats or the Russian hats? These hats ain't come from Russia. When it's the winter time, right? Because folks like to try to point these out also as fez. No, it's not. When it was the winter time here in the Americas, our ancestors, our American Aborigines, our American Indian ancestors wore hats like these. See, when people show our ancestors, they always only show them during the warm days wearing their little leaf crown and barely have nothing on. But during the wintertime, they're wearing warm hats like these, fur coats, and all that stuff. All right. So we're gonna break down multiple things here to y'all, man. Like, because the truth got to come out. I'm tired of the foolishness. Now look, when they say again it's a Muslim. Huh? When they say against a Muslim, this is a hijab. Don't get it twisted. Don't get fooled. You understand? Don't get fooled. Some of these are also Catholics. Let's go into the matter of fact, let's go down more. Let's see some more things. Don't be fooled. These are Jews, people. These are Jews. These are all Jews. Don't be fooled. You military men and women don't know what you're running into. Risk your life for these folks, the so-called elites, gain. Jewish sister reverts to Islam. Who knows? Who says she reverted to Islam? Remind you, they all dress alike. You see what I'm saying? You can't tell them apart when you get down there with the religion stuff. Can't. Can't. There's something else I wanted you guys to see. Something else. Okay, it's not here. Let me see if I can type it something else here. Let's see. Because I gotta see. Christian hijab. Christians. Christian hijab. Christians. So when you talk about, oh, they wearing the hijab, they're covering up, you're a terrorist, and this is what you, please. They full of it. They full of it like crap. Full of it. And hijab. And they make fashion out of it. Hijab. 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 So Christians. Let's see. Hijab. 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 Christians. Even though we know they're not, they just made this. The missionaries came in and turned them all into this. The missionaries came in and turned and corrupted their identity. Christians, hijab. Those are Christians. Like, yo, people can't tell me nothing no more. Ain't nobody out there can tell me anything. I'm gonna tell you how to get out my face. So let's see what else. So we showed y'all the Christians, right? Now I wanna try to find a link to where you see how the similarities between the imams, the Catholic priests, and the Christian pastors. They all too dress the same. They all dress the same. If I could see it. If I could find this crap. If I could find it. If I can't find it, I'll just do a part 2 to this and show it to you guys. But I wanted y'all to see this. I needed y'all to see how deep the manipulation is. I need y'all to see that no, we are all being fooled, you know, by a small amount of what they call supposed elitist people. You understand? We all got. All are being fooled. All of us. Okay? All right. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Middle Eastern Christians, right? Is Christians? You can't tell him apart from the Muslim. Can't tell them apart from them. Can't tell them apart from them. So now that since I got that one up, I could close that out right here. This is that. Now let's do this. Let's do this. Mm-hmm. You can't tell the difference from a Muslim, a Christian, and a Jew. They all dress the same. They all dress the same. I'm just trying to remember the links to also people so I can show you guys. There's a picture of all of them shaking hands, all their leaders shaking hands with Prince Charles as well. The royal family. Remember this? John McCain and the Muslim Brotherhood leader. Anyway. Where is it? Yeah, they're gonna give me a hard time with this. They moved around a lot of stuff now. Middle Eastern Muslims. Eastern Muslims. These are the imams, right? These are the Muslims here now. These are the Muslims here. Who's this guy right here? Who's that? Who's that? There's a Muslim right here. But who's this guy? They're all in bed with each other, man. They're all in bed with each other. All in bed with each other. Look, the Muslim Brotherhood. You know what I mean? They're all in bed with each other. And look at that grip, that Masonic grip. You see that? That Masonic grip. Come on. This also is Masonic. It looks a little pervy, but you know they are pervs. But it's also too is Masonic. The hand up on the back is the handshake that you're not seeing down below. You understand? Look, watch him throw up the 360. This is the 360 right here. They blocking the other finger. You know what I mean? Like, come on. All makes sense. All Masonic. Let's see something. More. You know. This is crazy. Something else that I want to show you guys before I go. Another grip. That's another grip, y'all. It's another grip. Look at this. Come on, man. The Pope runs all this shit. You understand? And this Pope is a front man. Okay? We talk about the Black Pope, the Jesuits general. I want to point out something else too. I want to show y'all something. Let me see. All right, that's that. You see the headdress here? Right? And you notice again, look, they dressed up like even the old school, like Christian pastors and stuff. You see the headdress here? This is a Christian. This right here is a Christian. This right here is a Muslim. You see the beard? How could you soldiers, when y'all go over there, knows who's who? When Iraq was 45% Christians. Syria was 45% Christians. Libya was almost 50% Christians. When y'all went over there, y'all classified all of them as Muslims and y'all was chopping away. Gotta wake up, man. It's all been one game. One game. All Christians in the background. Yeah. I can't find that one picture that I was trying to look for to show you guys. But best believe. Best believe. Look at that. Christian, Muslim. Best believe. Even this hat right here, this hat represents it's a demon god that it also represents. Okay. Come on, man. Look at this. These people they've always been united. Always. You understand? Y'all just have to wake up to these facts, man. Y'all just have to wake up to these facts. They've always been united. Always. They just united to come over here, conquer us, and put certain contingency plans in places to take our identity, our culture, because they have you searching for the Holy Land, the motherland, and you're on it. You're on it. Oh gosh. Anyway, folks, you know what? I'm gonna do a part 2 to this and show y'all in more intense to what it is, to what's really going on. See what I'm saying? We'll do a part 2 on it to y'all. Sneak preview of the blog. Sneak preview of the Thanos blog. There you go. There you go. There you go. Boop boop. Sneak preview. And that's that. All right. With that being said, I'm gonna take it down now. I just wanted to show you guys some visuals so you guys can see. All right, we've been played. This is why the world looks at us as a joke, because we're the joke. You see what I'm saying? They laugh at us while they're taking all of our things, everything that we've had, everything that we've accomplished, and throwing their names on it. You understand? So I just wanted you guys to see that the joke has always been in plain sight. They just put agents in your community so that you won't notice this, so that you will go astray away from this. You won't even look or fathom to even think about making these connections to show you how our mind works when it's uninterfered with. You understand? Like, we're not playing here. You know what I mean? We're not playing here. And I wish there was more of us, more folks out here doing this type of thing like this, really righteously and really showing truth without any hidden agendas or anything like that, and letting the people know what it is that's going on. You know how many brothers and sisters went to the military claiming that they fight in a terroristic organization and all of this and that, yada, 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 and died? Huh? You know how many recruiting stations they put up within our community alone? And our sons and daughters go out there, come back with PTSD, missing limbs, and die? And all these folks are the same. When I tell y'all religion, our people did not study religion. Our people had a spiritual belief system, spirituality. When they created religion unified. They're unified. And the unity is about us to take away what we have, everything that we have. That is the unity. You understand? That is the unity. So it's time for us to wake up. It's time for us to understand what's going on. A lot of these folks are not your friends. Until you guys wake up to that fact that a lot of them are not your friends, then I feel sorry for y'all. And that's just to be honest. That's just to be honest. No lie. Still was trying to look for it for y'all, but I can't find it. Wait. Come on, man. I already showed you these two doing the Nazi salute. Again with the Masonic grip. Telling y'all. Again, remember that hand raised. Remember that. They're all up in there. All up in there. Shit is crazy, y'all. Anyway, with that being said, it's a game. Come on. It's a game. Look at, I think, is that the Rothschild? It looked like him. I don't see. Pope Francis is divided the Middle East. No, it's not. But it's a game, y'all. It's a game. Don't fall for their distractions. Don't fall for it. Meanwhile, our people be doing shit like this. Right? While their people is united and conquering and dominating and taking over. You know, our people be doing shit like, I don't know. This is our people all day. While their people is going out there getting it. All right, y'all. I'm about to be out. So with that being said, I just want to say peace, love, light to you guys. You know what I mean? Just straight love for all of you guys. And I want my people to wake up. I want my people to fully understand what's been going on and happening to them all these years. I want my people to understand that they're on their land. You know? So peace, y'all. Peace. I'm out.